Hello everybody, this is Dr. G. Rex Kruhly with an informative video that I wanted to make for you about your brain, your life, based in cutting-edge neurology and its relevance or significance related to depth healing. Because if you start to understand this type of information, then you will be able to appreciate what depth healing actually is doing. Okay, so listen carefully. You might have to listen to this one a couple of times to really get it. Now, as Tony Robbins will tell you, we do not experience life, we experience what we focus on. But what does that actually mean? Now, that is the absolute truth. We do not experience life. You experience what you focus on. But that is such a superficial understanding or statement. There's so much more, and that's why I'm making this video for you. Now, in your brain, there is a system known as the reticular activating system. What does that do? Whatever you're looking for, interested in, or whatever you believe, your brain, the reticular activating center, is locked in on seeing that, finding that, validating that. So, for instance, an age-old example of reticular activating center, if you say to the kids when you're driving down the highway and you want to get them entertained, you say, see who can find the most red cars. Whoever has the most red cars gets a chocolate bar. All of a sudden, the children are noticing every single red car. Now, after they get to their destination and they know how many red cars they saw, if you say, by the way, how many black cars were there? They have no idea. How many blue cars? How many white cars? How many anything? Nothing. The reticular activating center specifically locks in on what they're looking for. And that's how your brain works. The reticular activating center is always working. Next is your eyes. We only see 1% of the light spectrum. And when you are using your eyes, feature this. Your mindset, your memories, your mood, and your beliefs all function at the same time to find what you are seeing, condition or qualify what you are seeing, whether it's good, bad, nice, ugly, friendly, dangerous. Your moods, your memories, your mindset, and your beliefs. And then on top of that, human eyes have blind spots. And all the brain does is fill in the blind spots so that it makes sense of the image. Now, all those things have got to be filtered in before the brain even creates the image. Now, who runs mindset and memory, moods, and beliefs? The subconscious mind, not your conscious brain. Your subconscious mind rules all of that. All of the data is there. And the conscious brain refers everything to that database in the subconscious. Just like when you do a Google search on the computer, you put your question, which you are consciously forming, into the computer to access Google data files. And those data files, the Google Cloud, is your subconscious mind. Okay? Now, add into that. So remember the first statement from Tony Robbins. You don't experience life, you experience what you focus on. The reticular activating center is selecting what you focus on. It's selecting what you focus on based on your question, your interest, and then your beliefs. And then the mindset memory, the mood, and all of that goes into qualifying and quantifying what you are seeing. Now, there's another caveat to this. There is a thing known as conformational bias, which combines with inattention blindness. Conformational bias plus inattention or inattentional blindness. What is that? Big fancy words. Conformational bias means that you are looking for things that confirm your belief. That's what you're going to see. Your brain will always be looking for what confirms your belief. And it's a bias. It's called conformational bias because it's biased. Where do the beliefs come from? Your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, remember, is not yours. First entire 6 years database belongs to everybody else, mostly mom and dad. What is inattentional blindness? It means you only see what you're looking for. We only see what we're looking for. And we're looking with conformational bias in such a way that we're going to see it in such a way that it confirms your belief, to validate you or to validate whatever it is you believe. And all of those beliefs are coming from the subconscious mind. Do you understand? Now you put that all together, and that is what you are experiencing. You experience what you focus on. And your focus is inattentional blindness. You only are seeing what you're looking for. Okay, so that's the observer effect. It has conformational bias, which means you're not really seeing the truth. You're seeing it in such a way that it confirms what you believe, subconscious data. The eyes have their own blind spots. Everybody does. The brain just fills those in. So we don't even know what's actually there. Then all of your mindset, moods, beliefs, and memories, which are all colored as they're recorded, because the reticular activating center is always functioning. Do you start to see how this works? Now, where does depth healing come in? Depth healing is a energy, the category is known as, in science today, as an energy psychology. And it's a confirmed scientific category, energy psychology. Now, depth healing is a surgical method of changing subconscious data, subconscious programs, subconscious beliefs, imprints, the removal of negatives, and the altering of that to boot it up into a positive. What is that going to do? That's going to change the beliefs, the moods, the perceptions. That's going to change the conformational bias. That's going to change the inattentional blindness. It's going to change all of it. That is what depth healing is doing. That's why it assists people's lives so deeply, so profoundly, and so quickly. Because when you are just trying to alter all of those filters from the conscious brain, from some kind of an educational, academic kind of an approach, you're going nowhere. And that's why people like myself for 30 years attended all the big seminars under the biggest and the greatest, and nothing worked. The cognitive dissonance is in there, and the cognitive dissonance relates exactly to everything I just described, because the cognitive dissonance is affecting mood, belief, mindset, memory. Cognitive dissonance is the king. And so the whole thing, so this is how we've experienced what we focus on, we get what we focus on, we become what we focus on. Joe Dispenza's work is largely about the fact that something like, and it's, depending on the person you listen to, something like 85% or more of all the thoughts we have today are redundant. We had the same thoughts yesterday, and something like 85% of those same thoughts are all negative. And that is why you become what you think about. It isn't like if you want to cognitively think new thoughts and then you'll just create that. No, hell no. If it was that easy, folks, everybody would be geniuses and giants in business, life, everything. No, it doesn't work like that. So I want you to be aware of these kind of things so that you understand on a deeper level and have a greater appreciation for depth healing as a profound healing method. This is real science as a living system that changes the brain through neuroplasticity, alters perceptions, which changes your frequency, your vibration, which gives you through resonance your new life, your new results, your new abilities, your new feelings, your new perceptions. Okay, thank you very much. Please go to my website, depthhealing.org. Again, depthhealing.org. Check out the collective. There are 2 collective sessions each month. Those are only $50. Schedule yourself in to see me at least once a month and treat yourself to a really comprehensive healing and detoxing of negative energies, negative beliefs, negative patterns. And look at the huge full moon Seva ceremonies that are free. They're collectives, enormously powerful for the benefit of all humanity in the world. Go to the website, schedule yourself in, look through the products. I only endorse certain things that are truly, really good for you. My life is dedicated to my clients. That's why I'm alive. That's what depth healing is for. That's all it's for. I look very forward to meeting you and taking care of you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.